developing your main points. All right, now this is only one slide. It's the shortest of all my slides in this presentation, short of the title. All right, now let's take the stuff, the three main ideas that you want to develop from the residual message slides, step 6. All right, and let's think about them as either separate speeches or as paragraphs. So in my classes, I said, don't copy this example, and I think I just want you to actually visually take this in and understand kind of the methodology. Also, this example is from like the 1990s when I first started, because look at me, I'm a bit of a prophet here. If you look at it now, it's like, why is digital imagery a significant advance in photography? In the late 90s, digital camera. Wow, what a new concept. Well, now it's 2020, and my topics here is it's clear that that this is the points or my outline from back then works or was proven, I guess, by 2020. So my point here was I was going to write an essay or a speech. Why is digital imagery a significant advance in photography? All right, so work with me. Let's just play fantasy writer here, fantasy essay planning. How it works. I brought up in class how I took a photography class in college, and just the cost alone. There was a camera, the film, developer for the film. Let me see. I had to get the paper. I had to get time in the dark room lab, and I had to buy the tongs and every chemical bath that you had along the way, and oh my gosh, it was so expensive. Think of it now. A digital camera, you can do all the stuff I just described on your phone inside of a second. You can edit things. You can do things electronically. There's no physical interaction with the image. There's programs like Photoshop and other things that are just wonderful examples of how advanced things have become in the world of photography. Number 2, where it is used. Let's just think about it. You've got cameras absolutely everywhere. You can't go anywhere. They now have cameras. First of all, your phone has a camera. Your phone can actually make sure that you are the correct user by looking at your face and analyzing things. People have cameras in their doorbells. There's cameras on, when I put my car in reverse, there's a camera on the back of it. There's a camera absolutely everywhere. So the application of digital imagery is just, it's crazy. And then you will soon own one. Talk about being a prophet here. I don't think you can buy a cell phone camera or even a computer or a Chromebook that doesn't have a camera involved in it somehow or another. All the Chromebooks that my students are using, they come, a camera's standard equipment. Whether it's an iPhone, Samsung, or whatever the other off brands are, they all have cameras in it. So the idea that I'm trying to say here is all right, if these are my 3 main points, rather than 1, 2, and 3, let's start thinking this as body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, or body paragraph 3. If we're looking at it in terms of a 5-paragraph essay layout, well, then 1 is paragraph 2, 2 is paragraph 3, and 3 is paragraph 4. The only thing that's missing so far, and this is the big philosophical difference between my writing technique and probably what you've seen in the past, is that we don't do the introduction until the absolute very last thing. All right? So let's take this idea to organization now.